everyone, welcome to a new video. It is me, Desiree, and today we're going to talk about the Pixi Hello Kitty collaboration. I'm not a huge Pixi fan or a huge Hello Kitty fan, but this collaboration together was just so cute. I had to get a couple of things. So let's talk about the palette first. This was $18 and they have it available at Target. Like I said, it comes with 9 really nice foiled pinkish kind of colors with a few complementary ones thrown in. So I have tried every single one of these out as highlighters and blushes and eye colors. In my experience, I think these look a lot better on the face than they do the eyes. I will put a couple of them on my eyes today just so you can see how they go on. But my preference with these is to really buff them out. And of course, when I'm putting on a color like this on my eyes, I'm going to use my fingertip and put it on like this. And I don't think it looks that good. It looks chunky, it looks kind of cheap, it flakes all over the place, and I just don't like the way that it looks. But buffed out on the face, they look really nice. So I'm going to put a couple of these on and then I'll swatch it for you at the end. Let's zoom in first. Okay, that's probably good. So what I have been doing with this palette is just kind of picking one. I kind of mix them together. But today, let's see what I want. But today I think I'm gonna go for that middle one there, and I'm just gonna use a little bit of fluffy brush. I don't know what it is about the formula. I can't tell if it's just me, but it looks like it gets hard pan really quickly when I use it with my finger or a brush. I don't know what that's about. But anyway, let's go ahead and put this on. And normally with highlight, I kind of just put it on and just like do this kind of thing. But with these, like I said, I really prefer to buff it out. And I think it just looks the best like that. So there's that one all over the cheeks there. It's very glowy. You definitely get a good bang for your buck with this palette, especially if you love glowy highlighters and glowy blushes. Like I said, I think these look a little better on me as highlighters, especially like that one there in the pan looks pink, but on my cheek, like it doesn't really look that pink. I have tried these all as blushes and they just look like I put highlighter all over my face and not really like a glowy blush, you know. And then for blush, I actually think I'm gonna go with that red one down there that I said I don't like that much. I don't know what it is about this one. Just not my favorite. I feel like all you can see is the highlighter. And I am going to put a couple of these on my eyes. I don't like putting these on with my fingers, although that is my preference. But I'm going to get a couple and just kind of blend them around. I think I'm going to use this one actually, but I'm just going to kind of coat my brush up, tap off as much excess as I can because I don't want to get a lot of fallout on my face. I do have eye primer on already. I don't know if it's going to pick up in camera, but it is very shimmery. I didn't get any fallout. I just make sure and tap off like all of the excess, and I still got a nice pigmentation on my eyes. I'm going to put a little in the lower lash line, put on some mascara, and then I will join you back here for swatches, and I will talk about this one as well. Alright, so I finished up the eyes. I actually just used a little bit of the red one on the lower lash line, put on some brown eyeliner in the waterline, and then some mascara. I think with pink eye makeup, you definitely need some eyeliner and mascara. Okay, I had to move over a little bit because the camera would not focus on me. It kept focusing on the stuff in the background. But next up, let's talk about the Pixi Hello Kitty Hello Glowy Powder in the shade Friendly Blush. Here is the packaging, and then here is how the product looks. It's so cute. How could I say no to this really pretty embossing that is so cute? This for me is just a little much. I have one of the other glowy powders, like I said, and I love it. The formula of this one does feel different than the one I have. This one feels super smooth and very finely milled. And these ones here feel like they're foiled eyeshadows. Just like the way you can see the formula, it just looks different, feels different, performs different. But this to me is just too much. It's too pigmented, it's too glowy, and I think it's just a little over the top for me. I know that's a big swatch, but it was getting washed out with a small swatch. I don't know, it's just a little too much for me, too reflective. It has this undertone that doesn't look nice on my skin, and I just don't enjoy it. I don't think I'm gonna take it back. This might end up making it to my Poshmark because I'm sure someone else might really like this, but for me, it's just not for me. Also, this powder was $18, and this whole palette here was $20, like 18 for one, 20 for 6. I don't know, they are different formulas, they have different performance, but I kind of like this one better. All right, so let's swatch this thing. I think I mentioned this earlier, but I feel like these can get hard pan if you continue to use them with your fingers. There are the first 4 shades there. So there's the first row there, second row there, and then there's that last one in the corner, that red one. Even though these ones here look like they're blushes, I prefer these as highlighters. I don't think they look that nice as blushes because once you start buffing them out and blending them out, they really just look like highlight all over your face. And I don't know, I just really prefer this as a highlighter palette with like one blush color in it, but that's how it works on my skin tone, and I guess for my preferences too. But yeah, that is it. Those are my thoughts on this palette. Would I recommend it? I don't think so. I think if you didn't buy this, you definitely don't need it. Especially if you already have one of these glowy palettes from Pixi, you definitely don't need this one. If you're a Hello Kitty collector, you probably already bought it. But I don't think it's like a necessity. It's not going to replace my favorite highlighters or anything. But I've been having a lot of fun playing with it and getting to know the formula and all that stuff. So don't regret buying it, but I don't think it's a necessity, you know? And then this powder here, just not for me. But yeah, that is it. If you bought anything from the Pixi Hello Kitty collection, let me know what you bought. What are your thoughts and opinions? I would love to know. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later in another video. Goodbye.